Your employees are your company's greatest asset. So when workplace injuries occur, you want your greatest asset taken care of faster than those shoes mom bought you when you were a kid. And did you know your workers' compensation is the one policy that you can directly control the cost? To help you, we created Ansay MedPro. Let's say there's a box, and the box weighs 50 pounds, and your employee Jane, who while attempting to move it, pulls something in her back. Jane reports the injury to the manager, and at first the manager on duty tries to determine if it is severe, yet they are not a qualified medical professional. So you send her to the emergency room at the local hospital or care center, and we know how that goes. The employee waits for a long time in the waiting room, the ER is expensive, it is probably not the best level of care for the injury, and the downtime of the employee being gone adds up quicker than the national debt. But with Ansay MedPro, because you and your employees have been trained to assess a worker's injury, you and your employee have other options. When the injury occurs, Jane reports it to the manager, and instead of the manager trying to diagnose it, the manager gets MedPro on the phone immediately and puts Jane in touch with a qualified medical professional. They diagnose the injury and find out that the injury, while a major pain in the back, is not severe enough to visit the emergency room. Jane is actually able to treat her injury with the treatment the medical professional recommended, and Jane is able to stay at work. In some cases, the injury might be severe, and in that case, the nurse will send them to a preferred doctor who can treat that specific injury. So why Ansay MedPro? Ansay MedPro is free for all Ansay & Associates clients. It's an industry leader for triage service, and the system is secure and HIPAA compliant. The service is compatible with all insurance companies, and if off-site care is needed, employees can be guided to in-network providers or guided to the appropriate level of care. There are no conflicts of interest because Ansay MedPro receives no financial gain from referrals or claims, and language is never a barrier to care because translators are provided. So when it comes to your best asset, treat them like one. Get the best care for your employee immediately and efficiently. Like that Ansay MedPro medical professional, your Ansay associate is waiting by the phone to help assist you in directly keeping your workers' compensation insurance under control. Ask your Ansay associate about Ansay MedPro.